Someone who is really important, someone we love, you know him, and he's here today, back to our studio. Please welcome. You've been doing a lot, so we are really excited and looking forward to hearing everything. Welcome.
Welcome. My pleasure.
Thank you. So you can start by telling viewers your name and what you do.
Yeah, my name is Alain Delabie. I am an actor, director, and also producer.
Nice accent. Where you come from, viewers might not know.
Yeah, I'm from France, actually.
Okay, cool. So, but you don't really do a lot of your acting and all your work in France, do you?
Internationally, actually. So I work everywhere, I mean, in the planet.
Right. Okay. So you shoot anywhere you like?
Anywhere I like, yes, but where it's possible to do.
And maybe you follow the plot.
Yeah, so yeah, we do in France, we do in Holland, we do in Belgium, we do in Canada, we do in US, in UK also recently.
Wow, amazing. That's really great. So what has been happening since you were last in the studio?
Yeah, a lot of things, because I'm a hard worker, so I don't give up my goal, and I'm always focused on what I do. It's always tough because this industry is full of crap and full of fake promises, fake people. So we have to adapt to the situation and do, because the art is phenomenal. The art is very good, you know, we love. But some of people, sometimes not easy, because most of people are just for the brightness of the sun and to bright on the camera or show off. But it's not my case, because I'm a very passionate and I'm very lover for what I do. And so what my goal is to reach every project I do. So when I finish a project, I try my best to do the next. Nothing it's easy, but we have to just to be patient and also be focused on what we are doing.
Yes, wow, that's really nice. So you've done, how many films have you made since we last had a discussion about your career?
3.
3. Could you kind of tell us about them then?
Yeah, so I finished my trilogy with Borrow Time 3, Falling Apart. Yes. And it was very, very amazing. We do in Los Angeles with the co-director was David Worth, the director of Kickboxer, the famous film of Jean-Claude Van Damme. He's also my mentor. David Worth did a lot of movie like True Vengeance with Daniel Bernhardt. He worked with Roy Scheider, the guy from Jaws, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, and also he was a cinematographer of Bloodsport, and then the director of Kickboxer, and now the co-director for Borrow Time 3. Inside this film, we have a bunch of very Hollywood actors like Eric Roberts, Costas Mandela, Luis Mandela, Matthias Husk, who is an action star from the 80s, 90s, but he's phenomenal. He still looks the same, and very blessed to have working with him. He's a very, very charismatic guy. Afif Ben Badra also I have working with so much project, and he's very great actor too. But yeah, great experience and great project. And now we got the release in China.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the DVD is in China. Yeah.
That's really great.
Yeah. And right after, sorry, right after I did an horror movie called The Last Nosferatu.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so I did this and I wrote the script and I have this idea. So people can think it's like a sequel of the original one, but no, it's not the sequel. It's not a reboot. It's just, the title, The Last Nosferatu, it's about vampire, of course, but we keep the legacy of vampire. We respect the code, and so my part of this project was very awesome because I play a vampire. I play also the human guy who became a vampire. So it was very tough, and I enjoy every minute for the 3 hours every time they put the makeup on my face. And we won a couple of awards with it. Now it's released on DVD, but it was already released on streaming services like Amazon, like also we are on Tubi TV. So Tubi TV is a huge platform in the United States. It's like Netflix but different, but you can watch movie for free, but it's not free because they pay people with ads, publicity.
Yes, understood.
Yeah.
So that's your second film since you were here. So which is the third one?
Yeah, the new one we just finished. It's called The Shepherd Code. We did it in 3 countries. We did it in Los Angeles, we did it in Paris, and we did in UK, in Somerset, in Bristol. So wow. It was in June. Yeah, it was in June. We shoot in June, and so it was very awesome. The crew from UK was phenomenal. We have a great location, great actors. And I think this film is very interesting because I play an assassin who has his last contract, and I have to protect these young ladies, and another killer is behind and stuff. So I dress very fancy, very stylish with a beautiful suit, and I dress always good on this movie. It was the deal, and my character is like, in between of the transporter of Jason Statham and also, type of very tough guy who have a long history behind. And and we got the distribution for sure. And I'm very excited. We are working on the trailer right now, but soon I think it should be released on. But this movie, I'm so blessed, and we make it quick. Actually, we make it quick. We make it very quick. But it's depend. I'm not the guy who wastes my time when I have a certain budget. We have to adapt of every situation, every stuff, and I don't joke with it, and straight to the point, and that's done. So that's why some people talk, but we have to just keep moving forward and working for and think about what you are. What is the process of your work? Because sometimes people think too much, but example, in Hollywood, they have big budget, big promotion, big marketing. For independent film, it's a little bit smaller, so we have to fight a lot. That doesn't mean we cannot compete, but what is the 2 different things we cannot compete? The marketing is big. Quality, that doesn't mean the quality. Okay, the thing is we cannot compete. It's the special effects, but even the special effects, we can still do something. Like example, The Last Nosferatu, the makeup is outstanding. I'm so blessed to have those guys who did it, the makeup. They mold my face and stuff, 3-hour makeup chair and stuff. It was phenomenal. And it's wonderful when you work with people who understand you, and you moving forward for achieving your new goal. And that's my point.
That's right. Wow. So, how do you get the actors that come to your films?
You know, when you are a long history, a huge background, and you work hard and you build your reputation, and people, they know you're not joking when you do a project. I don't knock on the door if we don't have producer behind, otherwise that's stupid. Your reputation can be fall on the ground. You said, okay, this is what we have, you agree, you disagree, that's it. That's the point. You know, we don't need to, you know, because we can be disappointed, because sometimes, yeah, some people want more money for project and stuff. But you know, sometimes you don't need to be disappointed, because your goal is to finish a project. So if it's not this one, it's gonna be in the next one. That's it. So you don't need to be worried. Sometimes, yeah, you can be sad, because most of people don't understand now. You want to make quality work. So nowadays it's very easy for everyone to do movies, but what is the quality behind? That's
yes, exactly.
so, and because you cannot claim you are an actor if you're not. You know, you can play, you can try to be an actor, but that doesn't mean you are an actor, you're a producer. Because now on social network, you see 1,000 of people. I'm producer, director, writer, blah, blah, blah. And you look deep into Google those, because some people sometimes contact me for working, and I said, I'm sorry, I'm not picky. I'm not a picky guy. I'm just honest and loyal. I check it, and if it's good, if the person it's qualified, I mean, qualify for something, and you have a history, we can have the same road and be on the same boat. Otherwise, they take advantage on you, but you cannot take advantage on nothing, because working, it's a sharing stuff. It's an exchange. I got a partnership with this phenomenal beard oil called Lusso Sapone, and I'm glad to working with them. It's we understand each other. We are entrepreneurs, and we have to help each other about promotion. If you give this, I give that, and that's how we build business.
Yes,
people think so much. Oh, you have to do this, do that. Okay, that everybody's wants make it profit, but the thing is, before make profit, you have to think about the great business we can make it, because everybody sometimes lose money and time for make it happen, but no connection. You have to build the business, otherwise you're done, because you have to create your own brand, your own name.
That's true.
Because people, you know, on this business, even in fashion, you know that fashion, fashion or music, film or book, whatever artistic area is, you have to understand. Sometimes you have good competition, and sometimes you have bad competition.
That's right.
Good competition is great, because that makes you want to improve yourself. But if it's bad competition, I mean, people sometimes they are very low, and they want to compete with. They are not on your league, you know. They're not on your lane, and they stay on your lane, and it means you have to stay on your boat. You cannot jump on boat if you don't have the same quality. You have to wait, you have to work, you have to build, and people sometimes don't understand, because they think it's everything. That's why I'm learned so much during a couple of years now, and if people don't understand, I'm all right, because the world is big and small at the same time. So you have to create your destiny, and sometimes you fail. You need sometimes to fail to
go up. Yes.
To reborn.
Yes.
Fail and reborn. You can sometimes forgive people, but not forget. You know, forgive and forget. So
that's fair.
So you because life is short, and you don't know what can happen tomorrow, but the good business is to healthy business.
Fair enough. So you've been speaking about budget. Can you tell us which of your films costed a bit more than the others? Which is the most expensive film that you've made?
You mean of my film, all of my film?
Yes, yes.
Borrow Time 3 is the most expensive.
Okay.
And Shepherd Code is quite similar, equal.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know, what does it nowadays? You don't need to spend. Example, if you compare like a big blockbuster like Impossible Mission, those movies 200 million. But beside, they got probably 60-70 million of dollars for promotion worldwide. So if you remove the money for the marketing, of course you have Tom Cruise, but that you have Tom Cruise, people will, oh, the new Tom Cruise, they will go. But if they don't know, they will not go to the movie.
That's right.
So,
yes.
So that's why, like I said, on the market, yeah, people are impressed by big money for movies, but sometimes you go on theater and you said, I spent 13 euro for watch this crap, but you know, it is what it is. But I respect the filmmaker because I know how tough it is. So I know how hard it is. So sometimes you can watch a project you don't like, but it's okay because it's not your cup of tea, but that doesn't mean the project will not enjoy by somebody else. Yes. But the thing is, the marketing is not it's not the same. Like you cannot compete with huge marketing. If you give me $6-7 million of dollars or euro for market one of my movie, you will see the big difference. All is all about marketing. If you create a good clothes for fashion, you can have a beautiful, the best value of your work. But if nobody don't know about your clothes, no one will buy it. So it's like the same for a movie. So you have to learn this business. And I mean, marketing is the tough and the hardest point of this type of business. And so you can be great on your project. And sometimes people are lucky on YouTube. They make right away a lot of subscriber because now the internet create famous people, but that doesn't mean they are better than the one who are, because I came from the real TV. I came not for the internet world on the first place. When I started this business, I was on artesian television, so real TV. So before you were on television, it was great because that means you achieve something very awesome. Right now, anybody can build their YouTube channel, can build their Facebook channel, your Twitter, your Instagram, whatever it is, and they can build their own world. But this business is full of beautiful and full of crap. So you have to just jump and swim around and pick up what you want.
Right. Fine enough.
It's just question of what you expect for yourself, but it's like too much content.
Yes, that's true. There's a lot of content. Yeah. But obviously, for instance, your content is really great. Your films are amazing.
Thank you so much. I appreciate what you said. But I try my best to improve all the time, you know, and that's my goal. Because when I finish something, my goal is to do better the next, you know?
Right.
I don't take for granted nothing. I don't take for granted nothing, you know? I'm not like that. My goal is to improve. My goal is to improve everything. My physique, my style, everything. I have to all the time think about stuff, you know? And because the competition is very tough. So if we want to stay in the game, that doesn't mean we don't need to be sick. I mean, about, you know, because sometimes that drives us crazy, because sometimes it's not like we want. Stuff is very sad. But anyway, you can expect better things if you stay positive, and on your positive mindset, you can try to attract people.
Fair enough. So I know that you do kickboxing.
Yeah.
How has that been going for you?
Oh, I trained this morning. I've trained, of course. I train minimum 3-4 days a week.
Wow.
So that's the minimum, huh? 3 days, 4 days a week, but sometimes 3, sometimes 4. It depends on the schedule, because sometimes I have to movie industry, and you know, sometimes your mind is very busy with writing, phone, you know, meeting, and stress. You have to deal with a lot of stuff, you know. The stress is huge on this business, because sometimes, example, when you do post-production for a movie, you are on meeting on the Skype or Zoom, and you talk with a guy who edit your film. So you have to explain, he show you the screen. Oh, no, this is not good. You have to do this. You take some note, and you call back a couple of hours later. He show you the stuff, and you said, oh, yes, this is good. This is not good. You have to call the music guy, said, hey, you tell me, you send me the demo, and I didn't receive it. Oh, yeah, I will send you tomorrow. Yeah, you wait tomorrow, and then. So it's crazy. So, you know, you have to always be behind everything, and people think it's you know, like when you dress good, you are on the camera, magazine, sometimes on TV. I was on a big TV in US for a huge interview. It was 2 months ago for KLCS PBS Los Angeles with Angela Williamson, and it was very amazing. I got the chance to be on her show, and I spent a great time talking about. I was just finished the Los Angeles part of Shaper Code, and yeah, she was very smart. She was very awesome, and she was impressed by my work. She said, "You quiet a little bit about some." I said, it's not to be quiet, it's just to be humble, and not, you know, I don't have the big head, you know, I don't have the big head. If people said about me I have big ego, no, I don't have big ego. That's not true, because what I do, it's my passion, my love, and I don't need to show off, because it's not because you're achieving your goal and you keep the next step by step, that doesn't mean you have to no, because tomorrow we never know. You can fail, you can, you know, or you can explode. Yeah, it became very powerful, because my goal is not to be the action guys, you know. I do action, I do thriller, I do horror. That's my forces. I'm not only of one places. I can play drama, I can play I can play action, I can play horror, I can play lover. You know, it's when you are actors, you can adapt your
yes, of course,
your skills.
So, do you write your own films? Who makes the story for you?
Most of the time, yes, I do. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you are
For Shaper Code, at the first place, it was my script, but I got my friend co-writer, because after we have reading points, he gave me some good idea, and so I said, okay, if you want to rework my script, so you can, and because your idea is not bad, so we can put on fusion your idea, my idea, and we split the rights. It's not a big deal, because sometimes powerful stuff can make, two person can make something powerful, better than one.
Of course. So behind you, I see lots of awards. You want to tell us a bit about them then?
Yeah. I won some very great award. I won also Los Angeles Film Award here, Los Angeles Film Award.
Oh, wow.
So for Anatomy of an Anti-Redemption, Borrow Time 2. I have a lot of stuff behind. So this is this New Jersey Film Award for Borrow Time 3. Wow. A lot of stuff.
That's nice.
Yeah, so much stuff. And I was also recognized by your by your awards also a couple of years ago. It was very cool for me. I have the award somewhere here behind with me, somewhere.
Right.
It's awesome. It's awesome because I mean it's recognition, and artists need to recognition.
Yes,
it's very important, and it's like I said, we have to always start something and somewhere, but be patient. It's the hardest point and part of this business.
That's true. So do you have any other films coming up, or are you going to
I work on some project. Of course, I'm always think of the future. So for now, I'm about to write another script, and I have another script already behind. But another movie will be released in between. Also with Shaper Code, a movie who have taking so much time to release, called Bloodslinger, because there are some issue with the director, the producer, but now it seems like it's resolved. So I think, I guess, end of this year it should be released. I'm so happy of this film too, because I play another character. I don't have beard on this film. I have shoot this film. It was in 2007. 2017, 2017, exactly. And I'm so happy of this film. I'm just associate producer and actor on this project. My part, I'm not the main guy of this movie, but I am one of the supporting actor, but I play very well on this project too. And Shaper Code, I think, I'm so proud of this movie. Like, I think it's the beginning of this movie will surprise people, because we have a lot of powerful location. So we shoot in the desert in Joshua Tree in California. So we shoot also in Los Angeles, downtown LA, on top of the rooftop. So you see everything. We have also Eiffel Tower for people who love Paris. You have also some bridge, sexy bridge in Paris. So I think people will traveling without moving.
That's nice. That's really nice. So I read somewhere, I don't remember where, that you are relocating to the US. Is that right?
What did you say? I'm located in US.
Are you moving to the US?
To be honest, I was just to be in US for some work, but living in US, it's before I was thinking to stay in the US, but I can now. I love US, but people need to understand US is not is beautiful country. United States is good for business, but the rules in US are very, very tough. I mean, if you are an artist and stuff, because now we have to see the strike for the union, like Screen Actor Guild. So the writer and the actor are on a strike because too much things happen now. But yeah, we are living a hard time, you know, in the world with the COVID, with what's happened every single day. Sometimes it's good to don't look, don't start the TV, don't watch the news, because it's toxic. It's toxic. So you have to just say, okay, I'm still alive. I'm breath. I'm feel good in my body, and you know, day by day. That's the point. Otherwise, yeah, you can. It's always negative. So you know, we know we are just you know, like a small pieces of the universe, and we don't control nothing. Just God can control everything, but God have to fight against this type of stuff right now. So it's I think human needs to understand they will not powerful against God.
Of course. Hence your title, Borrowed Time. Hence your title, Borrowed Time.
My title of the movie, Borrowed Time.
Borrowed time is like the time right now in the world.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we are on borrowed time. Yes, of course. But hopefully we'll find a way. Hopefully we'll find a way. Because humanity, you know, live in a hard time, very dark time. But we have to stay great.
That's true. So if viewers want to connect with you, where can they find you?
They find me on Instagram. They can find me on YouTube, on Facebook, also Twitter. So it's easy, and they can watch also all of my interview videos on YouTube. And soon I will do probably some interview with some celebrities, but not all the time. Probably two time a month, probably. But I don't know. I have a plan for that. But you know, focus on first on the movie, and then the second part of entertainment will be the next. But who knows? Who knows the future?
That's true. So anything else you might want to tell the viewers today? We are always interested to know what you're doing.
What I want to say, it's to say to people, love each other, spread the word, stop the war, stop some crap, stop to be fake, life is short, and make everything happy. And I know you cannot love everybody's, but close your ear and straight.
Yes, that's good. Well, it's been amazing having you here, and thank you so much for your time.
Oh, my pleasure, my pleasure. It's always cool to talk to you. And yeah, and I look always an eye on your magazine, Fashion Art Media. But yeah, so anytime if you want me on your cover, tell me, and we can make some very beautiful stuff, and we can talk. And yeah, but yeah, I elevate, and I will elevate more, because my next project, if it make it happen, it will be bigger.
Okay, sounds good. So I think you already got the December cover. Well done.
Oh, but it's awesome. It's awesome. But I will give you a new shoot pictures.
Right.
So
actually,
original.
something I was going to ask. So I like all the covers for your movies. Who does those photos?
Oh yeah, the photos. Oh, you mean the art?
The art.
Oh, the art came from my distributor.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah, that's come from my distributor. I'm lucky for that. They are a marketing point, so they are very good.
Oh, they are good.
They are good. They are good. Yes, I'm blessed to be with them. They produce a very cool stuff. And they if you heard about this weird movie called Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, you know, that's my distributor who produced also this movie.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So they got theatrical release, and my distributor also distribute a huge movie also. It's not only they work on they're very popular distributor. So I'm blessed to be with them.
That's nice. Lastly, Eric Roberts, love him so much. Are you going to act with him again?
Who?
Anytime soon?
With who?
Eric Roberts.
Oh, yeah, why not? The thing is simple, but we have asking for Beyond Shepherd Code, but it was not available, you know? So that's why Don the Dragon Wilson was, I'm blessed to have working with Don the Dragon Wilson. I was a huge fan. He's a very, very famous martial art kickboxer world champion.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, and I'm blessed to have him. He played my boss on the Shepherd Code. So I know him for more than 10 years, and we always talking about, we should work together. But it was planned for Borrow Time 3, but I don't know, for some reason we misunderstood some schedule, you know. So but we said the next, the next he was there.
Oh wow, very nice. I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, I'm excited. But you will watch it because it should be on its release on Amazon and different platform. But or Roku channel, if you have Roku channel, Pluto TV, we have a lot of stuff. But Nosferatu, you can still watch it on Amazon, or you can watch it also on Tubi TV if you have Tubi TV. But now with a VPN, you can watch everywhere in the world the movie. So, but Tubi I was impressed to. There are a lot of beautiful movie on Tubi. It's incredible.
Right. That's nice.
And also a lot of Nigerian. You have a lot of Nigerian movie. They start. You have a lot of it's a good market. They are a good market now. They are very on top of the game.
Yes, that's nice. I sometimes watch them. Watch the channel. Anyway, thank you so much, Alan.
My pleasure.
So we don't call you Frank the Nerd anymore.
No, because it was for the promotion of the Borrow Time.
Yes. Okay, Alan. Good to have you back as Alan as well.
Me too, but it was a test.
It was a good test.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and have a wonderful time, and keep making those movies.
I try my best.
Thank you.